Oh, me, oh my. Alright, Kuma, what you got to talk about this time? Murder is a word with whose definition changes with time, with place, with society. Sometimes
the murders that people forgive are way more abnormal than the ones they don't.
What? Who forgives murderers? Like, legitimately. Who forgives that? I can't imagine many people that would do that.
Good morning, everyone.
7 a.m. Good times, good times. Alright. Today we have to look for alter ego. Okay, first things first to the dining hall. Oh, we're immediately jumping over there, huh? Alright. I found myself in surprisingly high spirits and hurried to the dining hall. But when I found out what was waiting there for me, something terrible is going down. That is inevitable. Is that it? What happened to the others? Aren't they coming? Oh boy. There were only 3 people in the dining hall. Sakura, Hina, and Kyoko. So including me, only 4 people? God, this is why I hate people who take their sweet time with everything.
However.
Anyway, let's wait a little longer for the others. Oh boy. So we decide to wait in case anyone else showed up. But no matter how long we waited. So it's 8 o'clock. We've been waiting here a full hour. Why haven't the others come? Hiro and Celeste have never missed a day till now. And what I'm really worried about is Hifumi and Taka. They were more eager than anyone to look for alter ego, and they're not here.
It can't be.
Something must have happened. Huh?
It would seem.
I was careless. I was too distracted by alter ego. But Monokuma gave us a motive. There's no way something wouldn't happen eventually. Monokuma's motive. The money? I still don't see how anybody would actually, you know, I don't want to hear it again. His voice is very annoying. I don't see how anybody who's still around would care about that. Don't tell me somebody did something for money. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't bother. I already understood. I understood and I hated that I did. You can never really know another person completely. Anything can happen, and you can't consider it strange. Not really.
Hey.
We need to go look for the people who never showed up. Okay, let's go track them down. Without another word, we left the dining hall.
Hey.
We can cover more ground if we split up and look for clues. Sakura, you go check the dorms. Make sure to check all of our rooms. Makoto, you check the first floor of the school. Meanwhile, I'll check the second floor.
Okay.
Then I guess I'll check the third floor.
Anyway.
Don't take any risks. If anything happens, call for help right away. I really hope nothing happens. So do I.
Well then.
Okay, let's go. Anxiety was written across each of our faces as we went our separate ways. Without hesitating, I rushed to the first floor of the school. I feel as if it's definitely going to be the third floor that something's going to be happening on. What with it being the new floor and everything, need to look around the first floor. Okay then I guess. Wait, you want me to look into every single room individually? Because that's going to take a while, and I don't think that's... Especially when this whole thing is probably pointless. Like, yeah, alright. This room was definitely pointless. Good times, good times. Let's try this room. This is the room I initially woke up in. Huh, and that note thingy is still there. Weird! Figured someone would have moved it by now. Well, alright then. Someone, come here. What? That was Hina. She's supposed to be checking the third floor. There was no time to think. I was running for the stairs before I knew what was happening. And I did a wicked sweet ninja flip off the railing. I flew up the stairs leading to the third floor. Right away, I saw her standing there in the hallway.
Please.
Makoto! Hina, what's wrong? Are you dead? No, you're not. Okay, it's awful. The rec room door was open, and when I looked inside, I saw. What did you see? I'd better get the others, right? I'm gonna go get them. You go on ahead, Makoto. Before I could say anything, she was rushing downstairs. The rec room. What did she see in there? By this point, I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leapt into the rec room, where we saw the body. The first thing I saw when I got in the rec room was... Oh. Huh. Well, you're not dead. It was Celeste, and she was hurt. Okay. Interesting. Makoto! Celeste, what happened? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked? By who? I am not sure. Some sort of strange man. Strange man? A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual I can't help but call him strange. Without a doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. And that man attacked me with the hammer on the ground there. With a hammer? What is this? It's some kind of wooden hammer or something. Pretty strange design. There's something written on the head. Justice Hammer 1? What? That is the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I now curse my lack of daily exercise. So you were attacked with this. Justice Hammer 1. Makoto Celeste! Sawa! I found Sakura! Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. A strange man? Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. Well, it all happened earlier this morning. I woke up a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime was not yet over. But I knew it was about to end, so I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a little stroll around the first floor. I understand now that was a mistake. Anyway, that's where I first saw the strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow after him in secret. As I followed, I saw him go into the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which is when he noticed me, and that's when you were attacked. It happened after 7 a.m., just after nighttime had ended. So if it happened just after 7 o'clock, then that was just about an hour ago, right when we were all meeting in the dining hall. The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour, which means you're probably suffering from brain damage.
But...
Well, I'm just glad you weren't hurt too badly, because concussions don't exist in this universe. Or any of fiction, really. This is because I begged and groveled for my life.
As for me...
I told him I would do anything if he spared me. Did you?
I see.
So you were willing to throw away all your pride.
Indeed.
It is a necessary skill for survival. Anyway, the important thing now is that we go search for this suspicious individual. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem. In what regard? Celeste, what do you mean a serious problem? When I looked in the rec room, I saw that the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi. Hifumi? After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away.
What?
You mean Hifumi was kidnapped? Shouldn't we start looking for him then? Listen, Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about this strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you. Show us?
Indeed.
This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera. You don't mean?
Actually...
I was able to get a photograph. I was able to photograph the suspicious individual without him realizing it. Seriously, let's see it. I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good. I cannot comprehend the level of suspicion that's irradiating out of her right now. What? What? Well, you were definitely right about the strange part. Their face is totally covered. Also, they are a transformer. That's probably the first thing I would have noticed. Although, something else that I find to be incredibly important about all of this right now would be the fact that apparently, without this suspicious individual apparently noticing Celeste, she managed to get directly in front of him and take a picture. I feel as if I am continuing to be very incredulous. Okay, is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes. So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away, and I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago, which is why, if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem.
I see.
I believe I understand what happened. Well, no, there's much I don't understand, but... The point is, someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago.
Just a second.
This is bad. We have to hurry. Celeste, do you know where the mysterious man went?
Let's see.
When they left the rec room, they headed left. I know this because after I took the photo that I apparently was unable to do because I was unconscious, I noticed them heading left while I was unconscious.
I see.
If that's true, they were headed toward the stairs leading down to the second floor. Then he must be down there, right? The second floor. That's where Kyoko was supposed to be. Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? Sorry, I didn't have time to go look for her.
This is bad.
If the strange man did head to the second floor, Kyoko might have run into him. We have to hurry! Kyoko's in danger! As soon as the words were out of my mouth, we all rushed to the room down to the second floor. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on right now, but I sincerely, I'm placing all my chips on whatever happened right now is happening because of Celeste. I'm telling you right now. She's suddenly, like, way too, like, vocal, and she's, like, emoting. And she, like, apparently took a photo of this individual who she could not remember any details about, even though it was a giant stinking robot man. And then she took a photo while he was Nah!
What?
What's going on? What's all the fuss?
What?
Stop having a face!
What are you saying?
Does it freaking look like we're playing a game? Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or Hifumi?
Gotta be kidding.
Okay, good. Then you're complete and total non-use to us. Get out of my face. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. Heard some kind of uproar, so I came running.
Stop talking.
No, you're just stalking me. Anyway, can you guys help us look for them? Why? What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later.
That's fine.
Oh, fine. Sounds like something interesting is going on. Hifumi, Kyoko! If you're gonna hear me say something. Her voice echoed down the hall in vain. Eh?
Oh.
Did you hear something? Maybe? I think it came from the laboratory! The laboratory? Okay, let's go! We ran to the laboratory! Woo! I've completely lost my ability to read. When we opened the door to the library... Whoa! Well, that's something that's happening. We found Hifumi seriously injured. Are you okay? Well, he's bleeding from the head. I'm glad to see you're still alive. Super bad, though. Look at all the blood.
What?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now. Okay, now you're really suspicious, too!
What did you say?
What are you talking about? There are so many things that are extraordinarily suspicious about what's going on right now. Either way, hammer. It's a hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room, but this one is Justice Hammer 2. And on top of that, this one is actually a little bigger than the first one. He attacked me with that hammer. He bonked me right on the head with it.
Well.
He dragged you off to the library and hit you with a hammer? Why? A hammer that big? I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay. Look at all this blood. Uh-huh. Protein helps wounds, you know. Would you like some? I have never heard such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? Okay. You want to keep digging a hole here there, Hifumi? That guy was Robo Justice.
Indeed.
And the name I decided to give him. And then hesitantly go, I mean, is what I've named him. You know, because in the time you were supposedly kidnapped and attacked, you came up with a fitting name for him. This is silly. This Robo Justice you were referring to is this, is it not?
What the hell am I looking at?
Something extraordinarily fishy in every regard. This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Yeah, that's him. I'm sure of it. Robo Justice.
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh?
Damn.
This just keeps getting stranger. And now this is happening. Please stop having a face. It's him! A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine? Yep, that was pointless. Why is he here?
Are you okay?
Let us not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Yeah, because you've always cared about Hifumi's well-being. Whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You're right, let's go! Thanks, everyone. Uh-huh. I cannot put to words how completely fish-smelling this is. Like, my goodness, someone drained the ocean and all the fish have died and are stanking up in the sun right now. Moved Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor so we could take care of his injuries. How you feeling, Hifumi? You want me to take a look at you? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. I'm starting to believe that it might never have been bleeding to begin with. I'm still kind of dizzy, though.
So
Perhaps you should rest here for a while. Yeah, good idea.
Well then.
The rest of us should get back to looking for that mystery assailant.
Yes.
Indeed, before another victim appears. The Justice Hammer seems to be increasing in size. First one and now two. I'm taking an extraordinarily large amount of interest in the events that are going on here and making sure that you all know exactly what I want you to.
So, in other words...
If there's a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume it's even bigger than the first two. If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. Alright, so far I believe you. I went to the third floor, and that's where the strange costume man attacked me. That must be what I witnessed at around 7 this morning. After that, he dragged me to the library, and whack, down came the hammer. Why did he go to the library? If he was trying to kill somebody, he could have just wonked you right on the head. And this robot person is wearing a disguise, so it's not like you'd have to, like, worry from a testimonial from Celeste or something. That must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago? At around 7:30. In other words, we would have still been in the dining hall. Which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together and Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry.
Yes!
Stop having a face.
What?
Why do you know that? Friggin' weirdo. Anyway, so that means Byakuya and Taco were together at the time, meaning they also have alibis. And the only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked are the only two we haven't seen yet, Hiro and Taka. That's it, right?
Very strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking the second floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Where could she have disappeared to? She's disappeared, huh? Allow me to sow the seeds of discord.
So that's...
She might be exactly as I suspected. Hold on and shut your face. She was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so I'm not talking about who attacked them.
In other words...
I'm referring to what we talked about last night, who the mastermind spy might be. Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible.
What?
Isn't it? This woman, who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies, hasn't even revealed her true identity.
Hey.
Save this discussion for later. Right now, we need to focus on finding the suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only going to be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't showed up yet. She's right. We have to find something about that mysterious man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit. Uh-huh. Understood. Take care of yourself.
Well then.
Okay, let's go. So whoever that is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for a reason for him, a deviant.
What to do?
So what are we gonna do? Split up and look for clues? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't even know what they're capable of, even here. Uh-huh.
What?
Papa poker face. You ain't got one. What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. What's that? You want us to go directly to where you're asking us to go so something can happen while we're not here? Genius. I can read you like a sticking book. Ultimate gambler, my left ass. Cheek. I don't have two butts. Up on the second floor then? You bastard. You won't get away from me. We all shot towards the stairs. Where I'm sure something suspicious is going to be going down lower. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him. But don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running. Okay, but what should we yell?
Just a second.
Anything. It doesn't matter. Then is ha, okay?
What are you saying?
Ha or yeah or whatever you want. Just yell loud enough so we can hear you. Doya? I have never heard such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking, okay? Let's go. We spread out in every direction to track down the costume suspect. Alright. I don't entirely know where exactly I should be looking. I mean, this is the room I'm closest to. I can't imagine this being where anything important is. Because it was kind of the scene of already the whole murder thing, but, like, just keep on going, I guess. Just looking around in general, I guess. Hello? Are things going down? No? Alright then. That was a good use of my time. Glad we did this. This excursion proved extraordinarily fruitful. And slowly but surely taking steps backwards. Once more, just in case y'all didn't hear me the first two times, stepping backwards. Whoa! Ha-ha! That strange cry! That had to be Celeste. And it came from the floor above. She's on the third floor, so let's all go to the third floor so something can happen on the second floor. I don't know what the hell she's doing, but she's masterminding something. Maybe not the mastermind, but you know what I meant. I sprinted up to the third floor, where I was expected to go. Over here, everyone! Everyone who heard the scream had come a-running. Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. It's almost as if you're putting an unbelievably large amount of effort into creating some sort of act or something. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was walking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. Haha. What is it now? Eh?
Huh?
Whoa, it's really true. But that doesn't matter right now. And now suddenly this is happening. The equally suspicious acting Hifumi has suddenly yelled. What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble to capture him, right? And why don't we split into 2 groups? Well, look at you with all of your fancy-pantsy ideas that are definitely not leading into anything super suspicious. Why is somebody else not being able to figure this out?
It's all clear now.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting. Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya.
So
We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys be careful. With that, we split into 2 groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran downstairs to the first floor.
Just a second.
And for the record, I'm keeping a firm mental note of all of the events as they're transpiring because this is clearly all some sort of very elaborate, like, setup thing going on here. It's in the nurse's office. Let's go. Yeah, I'm so used to instantly being teleported to every single room up to this point. I'm not used to using my legs. We stormed into the nurse office, and what greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Ah! Everything was covered in pink. And the center of all this red was Hifumi, apparently.
No!
It looks like something very bad has happened. Oh, gee, you think? Okay, then. Well, now I'm kind of confused. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered. The question is, how did Celeste pull this off? Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he? Well, there's the "you found a dead person" alarm, so...
A body has been discovered.
Yeesh.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Well, there you go, I guess. What the... That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means... It must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him, one of us. Why are you suddenly so emotional? This is like the 3rd time someone's been murdered. Why are you suddenly using... Suddenly you have sweat and you're grimacing and you're, ooh, this is really scary. Like, what are you going on? I don't know how you did it, but you clearly did it. And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to... And look at that! She's leading us everywhere! Something on the floor. Something that also had been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. It's a big honkin' hammer. Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. And it's even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected. 1 strike from that and you are finished. Then the killer. There can be no doubt, the suspicious individual, going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo Justice. Whoever's hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But, wait. You saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall. So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying, like, they, teleported or something,
Are you
right?
okay with this?
We can figure that part out later. It's not like I'm setting up an elaborate system here to be able to cover my own ass or anything. You're right. Then shall we go? Hina, please snap out of it, please. Huh? Are you okay, Hina?
Sorry.
I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. I swear to God, Celeste, if you hurt Hina, I swear to God. Very well, I leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still had trembling from what I'd just been through. You never really get used to seeing this sort of thing, do you? Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. Clomp, clomp, stomp, stomp. This is where everybody was chasing around the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? Far down the hallway. Celeste, what's wrong? A rather intense scream. Train costume man. Further down the hallway. Alright, then I gotta go further down the hallway. And the furthest part of the hallway would be the physics lab? Was it a physics lab? Whatever. Some sort to the laboratory. Whatever the ever-relevant hell it is. That's as far down the hallway as you're gonna get. Running, 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 running. Bazanga! Okay. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here. But still, I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence. Is it coming from over there in the back? Well, the door is open. So... I leapt through the doorway. And when I did, I found another night... Wait, what? The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. Taka! No! What? Huh? Okay, now I actually am kind of confused. I thought I was following this, but now I don't know what's going on. Huh. Okay. Hifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. Okay, we've got a double murder going on in here. What the hell? I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality, the reality I have to face every day. But still. Why is this happening? Oh, are you gonna be pulling that nonsensical, oh, blood makes me pass out thing? Again! Junko got shish kebabbed and you didn't even flinch! Okay. Yeah. Okay, so dead body, giant hammer, we got people to talk to, and we've got a mystery to unravel. Yeah, I'm gonna need a moment to recharge, guys, and I am also extremely hungry, so I'm probably gonna go get food. Lie down, stare at the ceiling for a while. That's usually what happens when this sort of thing goes down. I don't know how she did it. I don't know why she did it. But mark my words, Celeste is responsible for whatever the hell went down here. Just gotta figure out how. I'll see you all then when I unravel this weird-ass mystery. See you then.